So today's the 3rd of November and yesterday was the 2nd of November, which means it was my aunt's birthday. So in honor of my aunt's birthday, why not give you all the next story time that would kind of include my aunt. So my sister and I have this phobia against frogs, right? Honestly, I'm not even lying to you. I think I'm deathly afraid of them. So when people ask, why are you getting so far frog? I am deathly afraid of them. They're so ugly, they're so nasty. And when we were smaller, like where my room is, it's kind of like in the back of the house. And the back of the house used to have grass, a lot and lots of grass. And over the fence had a lot of grass also. So, you know, bush equals frog. Full stop. So in my room, like during the day, the windows will be open, you know, whatever. And when it's time to go take a bath or something, you will either see a frog in the corner of the bathroom. Like it had that particular spot where it always would be, like directly in the corner that you wouldn't see. So since we were small, my sister and I, every time we go to a bathroom or any bathroom we ever go to, we do this thing where we fling the curtain. Just like before we even reach the bathroom, we fling the curtain to see if anything jumps out or any black thing in the corner. We always check before we enter the bathroom. I'm not going in the bathroom and just step in and hope that, you know, all is well, because that happened and there was a frog in the corner. We didn't know and we jumped right out screaming, wet as ever, because we didn't notice it until, you know, we started bathing and whatever. But yeah, all in all, I am generally afraid of frogs. I don't care. I always say my husband needs to not be afraid of frogs, because if it is I get married and there's frogs in my yard, trust and believe I will be changing house all the time. So this one time I think mom and dad went out and they used to live by us, and they're all my family, so they were babysitting us and taking care of us, me and my sister, I think. And I don't know what happened that whole night, but all I remember is that it was time to take a bath to go to sleep. This is how I remember the story. And if you know my uncle and my aunt, they would say it in a different way, and they would make it sound like if we are cray-cray. So right, so my sister and I had to go bathe before we go to sleep or something, right? Mind you, my aunt was pregnant, almost due to make a child, her first baby boy, Nathaniel. And right, so with my sister and I, because of how we are so afraid of frogs, we sense the frog, right? Like if it is we walking on the road, I'll be looking on the floor just so I know if I see anything looks like a frog. I will go the opposite direction. I will go far away from it. We sense when we feel like a frog is somewhere close, because we don't want to like get anywhere close. They don't have to, you know. So we sense it. Like we say we sense frogs all the time, which is true because we do. So that time we had to go and bathe, and we're accustomed with that. We're accustomed with that particular bathroom in our house having frogs, because once a bathroom has the little, you know, the thing before you pull up the shower, for the shower to come up, the little pipe at the bottom, it is easy for a frog to come through there, because all they can do is just come through the pipe, and it's disgusting. And we've seen it. My sister's seen it. I haven't, because I don't be around nothing that has to do with frogs. So right, so that one night, I think, because it was the usual bathroom where frogs came in, we were kind of on our P's and Q's, because we really didn't want to go and bathe. We really didn't want to, you know, see any frogs. So we are walking and we're tiptoeing, kind of looking, because they want us to go and bathe, and we're just there like, no, I'm sensing a frog is inside of this bathroom. I am sensing it, and I'm not going to go anywhere that has a frog, you know, anywhere. So little old me, I think I was probably around 6, 7, 5, somewhere around those one digits. And you know, my uncle and aunt, well, my aunt actually took us to bathe first, and then we were given trouble because me and my sister did not want to go in the bathroom. Then apparently my uncle came up because he realized that he was giving auntie pressure, I think. That's why I remember it. And he's there, you know, he's saying nothing, and he's doing the same bathroom shower thing that my sister and I do on a general basis, even though now we do it, although we don't have frogs anymore around us. But we still do it because it's like a, you know, in case lizard, you never know, because, you know, lizards are like mini frogs as far as I'm concerned. I hate them. But yeah, he was doing the shower thing and saying there's no frog, blah 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 whatever, and it reached the point where he got so upset that we were like stand up outside and we just not going in. and he yelled at us and was like, "There's no frog in the bathroom," and I'm just there like, yo. We were crying at this point, I trust. We were crying at this point, like, you know, you scare us, you're shouting, we don't want to bathe, you're forcing us to bathe because we are knowing that there are frogs inside of there. All in all, we ended up stepping into the bathroom, and we was telling Uncle to check it, right? And we stand up in the bathroom because he made us stand up in the bathroom, I think. Yeah, he made us stand up in the bathroom, and we stand up, and he moved the soap. And there were 2 frogs underneath, like in the corner of the soap. Like, it was so scary. Little me, I don't know where I get this kangaroo jeans from. I jump out the shower and straight onto my auntie's pregnant, ready to blow stomach. And that was her firstborn. What I doing jumping onto her, and I hooked onto her for so long I did not want to let go, and I was crying. Well, boy, that even probably get my uncle even more vexed, because that's his firstborn. What I doing jumping on a pregnant woman belly with a poor child inside of it? Me! Oh my god. And that story shall remain in our family for the rest of our lives. But boy, I don't play with frogs. Since I don't play with frogs. Don't doubt me when I say there's a frog. Believe me, there is one somewhere. But in honor of my auntie, I decided to tell the story because it has to do with her. And yeah, so happy birthday, Auntie Carla. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share this video on all the social medias and stuff. Comment if you want on the bottom of this video, telling me what other stories you want to hear, what other videos you want to see me do. And yeah, check out my previous videos. I'll put a link in the description down below. Also, it's here on the screen. And subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you guys sometime soon. Bye.